Okay, so we're down to the wire. We got all this adrenaline. This is me way back in '72. Rip the signs off, get rid of them, do your litter control, and regardless of whether you think you're going to run, put them aside because you don't know, you might run for the same office, or you could cover it over, put another office you're running for. Take them home and store for another day. So, you've won. Now what? It's a whole different world, although the Donald hasn't learned that he's won, and it's a little different than campaigning when you're in office. But I'll put my bias aside. You're going to wrap up the campaign, because there's always going to be loose ends. Get it done. Make sure you got thank you notes. Acknowledge everybody who's brought you there. Those that have supported you are so critical, and you never know. Maybe you didn't, in this case you won. Plan your next election from the day of the first election. You want to meet with your fellow electeds, because until you're sworn in, open meetings doesn't apply. So you could meet with any or all of them at any time. Once you're in office, depending on the size, you can only have so many, you can't have a majority meeting together. You talk with opinion leaders, say, hey, you supported me, let's talk about some of the things. You want to know your government's operating documents. I mean, if there's one thing that's so painful about what's going on in DC, none of those people have a clue on how government operates, and it's tragic, it's painful. But you need to go in, you need to know your ethics. I mean, what do we have in DC right now? There's zero knowledge of ethics. And then do what it takes so that on election day you are ready to rock. And I might say, you will find you have new friends when you're in office. And just be aware, they have one thing. They want what you can do for them. And just be tough. Know why they're coming forward. Okay. One thing you got to do, and this just came in this morning. I get the newspaper every morning, and they're going to have all week, Crankshaft's going to have stuff about politicking again, so I'm going to hold on to it. What's everybody waiting for? They can't start a city council meeting until they have a quarrel of people. I just love it, a quarrel of people. Anyway, you got to have some fun, and he's one of my heroes.